Star boy there. Came into the game, no one replace me. Me love my energy straight, we no chaser. All of my guys know me all about me paper. Me go me.
And I will retire with the crown. Yes, no, I'm not lucky, I'm blessed. Yes, clap for the heavyweight champ, me. But I couldn't do it all alone.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. It's me, Brianna Marie, and yes, honey, I am looking fabulous today because, honey, my mama made me a new wig. Yes, honey. So this wig, trust me, you make a wig and then plus you, after you see it and stuff like that, you can tell what else work it needs done. So overall, this wig is bomb though. I really like it. I don't want to keep y'all too long because this video is going to be lengthy because I have a makeup tutorial plus a hair styling video at the end of this video. The hair that I'm using now is Annabelle hair. As y'all seen, I don't know if y'all know Malibu Dollface, but I'll leave his picture right here. So he tried this hair before and he said that this is some good hair. Now when my mom made the wig, I didn't show a wig making video because you can see how my mom make wigs. She has I think like 2 tutorials on my channel where she installs the wigs on a wig cap. I know that would have kind of been redundant if she comes on the channel to show you how to make a wig. So we just showed the styling part and how she styled this wig like this. I think my mom is really getting better at doing frontals. She is getting so much better. I hope that you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on the next one, honey.
Hey Dals, welcome back to another video. It's me, Brianna Marie, and today we are getting started with this beautiful look. I already did my eyebrows and I already set my powder. Well, I set my concealer so I can start my eyeshadows. Now I sound sick because I am sick. I didn't want to do a talk over, but I want to talk to you guys. So I'm just putting MAC Melon pigment on the lid, and that's all I'm doing. I use Ebony as my eyebrows always, and I set my lid with Sacha Buttercup setting powder, and I lay down LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fawn. And what I'm taking now is the shade Papya from Suva Beauty Shadows. Suva Beauty Cosmetics. I love their shadows. They are so pigmented, y'all. Super pigmented. I just love these shadows, and I'm just using my ABH Cosmetics brush. Now all the brushes I don't know by heart, but I will try to leave them in the comment section below. But I did a live recently, not explaining, but telling you all the brushes that I was using while doing my makeup. And then the next shadow I'm going to use is Bloody Mary. Is this Bloody Mary? No, this is Hookah. So I'm going to use Suva's Beauty shadow in the shade Hookah. And I'm just laying that down on the lid. Just right under that, no, right above that crease is what I'm doing. I'm putting it right in the crease. And then I went back in with the brush that I used when I first laid down that first shade, which is Papya, to blend those edges out from the Hookah shade. And I'm doing the same on the other lid. Now this brush that I'm using is the MAC brush. I think this is a 224. Don't get me wrong. I might be wrong. But that is the brush that I'm using. Now I'm going to go on with another MAC brush. And it's kind of smaller. So okay, this, let me tell you the pigment first. The pigment is Denaru from Suva Beauty. And what I was about to explain with the brushes is, as you do your shadow, you want to make sure your brushes get smaller so that it can pack on more color. Like, it gets intense when you go from light to dark. So you get a big fluffy brush for the lightest stuff. No, not for the lightest stuff, for the lightest shade. And then as you get intense, you go smaller with the brushes. So always remember that. And I'm just blending that in. I actually tried to scrape the shadow so that I could get more pigment onto the lid. Now I'm taking my IFX from Ambrosia Cosmetics. And y'all already know I love this. I'm actually loving this to cut the crease more than I like my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. Like for my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, I will just start using like neutral colors to put on the lid. But if I want something to pop, honey, I am going with that Ambrosia Cosmetics IFX base to make those pop. Excuse me, y'all. I am like really sick. And it's getting to me because I either want to cough or sneeze or something. But I love this base so much. And look how it just easily cuts the crease. And I love that brush. That is the flower brush from Walmart. And I'm just cutting my crease with that. So with the crease, everybody eye shape is different. So it's not going to look the same. Some might look better and some may not. It just all depends on your eye shape. And you know I have a lot of lid space, y'all. So I love to cut the crease because if I didn't cut the crease, y'all, it would be so weird because it's like all that eye space in that little bitty lid that I got. So my lid is hooded, but with all that eye space, like no. That's why I continue to do cut creases because this is what really works for me. This is what I love. And I don't know. I just really love cut creases. But and I just can't get into the not cut crease look, like just regular shadow. So I'm taking Electric Slide by Suva Beauty and I'm placing that right in the beginning of the lid, right by the inner tear duct, and I'm going halfway with this. Now before you place the color on the lid, make sure that Ambrosia Cosmetics IFX is dry. You want to make sure it's completely dry because if you put it on the lid, like one of the dolls that I was watching, her name is Chantel, she said that if you put it on there while it's wet, it's not gonna look right and you're gonna be like, oh my god, I messed it up. So do not do that. Wait till it dries and then apply the colors that you want to apply. But I'm just applying that, and then I'm taking Suva Beauty's Lock Bridge, which is the peach shade, and I absolutely love this shade. It is so pretty. And then this blue shade is called Coast. Now this blue shade, I really want to find a blue that looks like that but also applies like that. You see how patchy that blue is? I don't know. It was giving me a hard time because it was like really patchy. I don't know what was wrong with that blue, but it all turned out and worked out fine. And I just added black on the ends because it didn't look right if I didn't do the black on the end. It wasn't going to look right. So I just took a smaller brush from Makeup Geek and added some of that black from the Gwen Stefani palette. And then I added my wing. I didn't do my wing on camera. And I'm just taking my fingers to make it more pigmented because a brush sometimes don't apply as much as you need. You want it to look intensified, and that's what I'm trying to do. Pick up as much pigment as I can. And the lashes that I used were Ace Beauty lashes. I think Harmonia or something like that. I don't know. Everything will be linked in the description right below. But I know I put on Ace Beauty lashes on Instagram. So now I'm taking my SaschaCosmetics. Not my SaschaCosmetics. I always say that. My SaschaCosmetics Mattifier primer, and then I'm taking my MAC Medium Deep Corrector palette, and I'm taking that peachy orange out of the palette and correcting those spots that are dead on my face, like the ones that are in the front. And I'm also mixing two foundations together, which are the NYX Total Control and the Becca Ultimate Coverage Foundation. That shade is in Sienna, and then I think the other one is in Mocha. And I'm just mixing those two together, and it actually made my perfect shade. I really like that combination. Tell me what you think about the combination of the foundation that I made, the little concoction. But I'm taking my Morphe Glided, what is this? This is from the Glided collection, the gold brush. And this is a foundation brush. I think it's called Y9 or something like that. Y'all, I don't know. I just know what some of the stuff I know what I put on, and some stuff it's kind of hard because I don't know exactly what it is. But everything will be linked in the description bar below. So now I'm taking my Kat Von D Lock It Concealer, and this is in the shade Warm. And that is light for me, but you can also tone it down by using the Laura Mercier Medium Deep powder. And I didn't do that, I don't think. Well, yes, I did. I mixed Sacha Buttercup and I mixed Laura Mercier Medium Deep powder together to make the perfect highlight setting powder. So yes, honey, blend. So now I use my ABH foundation stick in the shade Earth. I should have got Cool Earth because I think it was more darker, but this is warm. It's okay. for now. That nose contour, honey, is snatched. But yeah, I'm just using that because my Bobbi Brown, as much as I love my Bobbi Brown, it's like to the end, and I do not want to use all over because, honey, that foundation stick is like $50, and I ain't got $50 like that. Come on now, how about this to do? Don't get me wrong, I love expensive products, and I love to get the good stuff. But shoot, when I ain't got it, I ain't got it. Now I saved some of that stick, so I'm just using that. So I set my powder. I mean, oh my goodness, girl, get it together. I set my face with the MAC's foundation powder. That's like too much, but it's like, it turned out flawless. In the shade Deep Dark. And then I use my contour palette by Black Radiance. And then I'm using Poshmetics, the white shade. I actually use a different highlight shade. And then I went in with Nicole Guerrero to spice things up a little bit. And then the blush that I used was, what was it? It was by MAC. It was a plum brush. Not plum brush. No. A plum blush. That's a tongue twister. And I used that. And then what I'm doing is smoking out my lower lash line with black. And then I'm going in with Papya and also Hookah. And then just put a little bit of mascara on the lower lash line. And then I'm using My Cute Obsessions. They sent over this beautiful package. They sent a lot of other things, but I wasn't intrigued by the other stuff. Like, it was not working for me. The only thing that I liked out of the whole thing that they sent was these lipsticks or these lip liner thingies. And that color is so bomb. That combo was so bomb. I just love it. So that's all I like from that collection. And I use my NYX NYX lingerie lipstick. I don't know what number that's in, but everything will be in the switch mark. And I just made the perfect combination. I sprayed my face, and then we are now going to move on to the hair. And I think I messed up in the beginning. It is actually Annabelle hair and not Annabelle hair. So after we do that, we're going to take this thing off and move on to the hair. Now with this hair, it came to me perfect. It came to me smelling good, feeling good. The lengths are all good. This hair is actually really thick, y'all. So if y'all like thick hair, this is the way to go, honey. And the reason why it's thick because I received all 14 inches, which I should have got a 12, 14, 16, or a 10, 12, 14, and then put the littlest bundle first and then the highest bundle at the top, because my mom said if you're doing a 10, 12, a 10, 12, and a 14, all it's going to do is make the bundles look layered. So she said if you put the shortest inch first and then the longest inch at the bottom, and you want to do like an even cut, it's going to all be even, if you get what I'm saying. I really didn't understand either, but after a while when she started explaining to me even more, it made sense. But this look came out so perfect. I know that I have to do a little bit more plucking to make the wig look realistic to my likings, but that's a lot of work when it comes to plucking. She plucked some of it, but I'm going to go in later and pluck some more on the side. But I actually like how the wig turned out. Also, I liked how she covered everything as far as when she made the wig, because when you look at some closures, it's very hard to lay closures down, and it's very hard to make them look kind of realistic. So shout out to those that be plucking up out of the front too, because that takes a lot of work. But she made that bang slay. Oh my gosh, she made the whole thing slay. But like I said, I want to go back in and pluck it, and then now she's just taking the heater, and then not the heater, the curler, and then I love that hump, so that's what she's doing. But I hope that you enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.